food additives. They make our food last forever, look irresistible, and taste amazing until you realize what's really in them. Today, we're exposing the 12 worst offenders hiding in your pantry and giving you ways to kick them out for good. Let's start with high fructose corn syrup, or HFCS. This stuff is everywhere, from sodas to candies to processed snacks. It's cheap, it's sweet, and it's really good at making you crave more. HFCS bypasses your body's natural fullness signals and goes straight to your liver, where it's more likely to be converted into fat. And let's be honest, nobody wants a fatty liver. Some countries have taken steps to restrict the marketing of sugary drinks to kids. They recognize the dangers of this stuff, but don't worry, we're not advocating for a life without sweetness. There are alternatives, people. Water infused with fresh fruit? Delicious. Treat yourself to a little something sweet now and then, but make it the real deal, not this HFCS imposter. Next up, we've got the psychedelic world of artificial food dyes. These are the red 40s, yellow 5s, and blue ones that make processed foods look like a Lisa Frank Trapper Keeper exploded on them. Because apparently, our food needs to be neon bright to be appealing. These dyes are about as natural as a unicorn riding a roller coaster on the moon. They're synthesized from petroleum, which is also where we get gasoline. So basically, you're eating car fuel. Studies have linked these dyes to everything from hyperactivity in children to cancer in animals. The EU requires warning labels on foods containing certain dyes, and some countries like Norway and Austria have banned them altogether. Why? Because they care about the well-being of their citizens, and you know what? We deserve that same level of care. So ditch the chemical rainbow and choose naturally colored snacks instead. Beetroot, turmeric, spirulina, these are nature's food dyes, and they're way more interested in nourishing your body than making your food glow in the dark. Let's talk about processed meats. You know, those suspiciously pink tubes of mystery that we call hot dogs, sausages, and bacon. They get their signature color and extended shelf life from sodium nitrite, a preservative linked to some unsavory health outcomes. When sodium nitrite hits your gut, it can form nitrosamines, which are known carcinogens. That means they can increase your risk of cancer, particularly colorectal cancer. The meat industry will tell you that the levels of nitrites in processed meats are low and perfectly safe. But why even take the risk? There are plenty of other delicious and significantly less carcinogenic ways to get your protein fix. Some countries, like Norway and Germany, are already taking steps to reduce nitrite levels in processed meats. So next time you're craving a bacon cheeseburger, consider this. Is it worth risking your health for a little bit of processed meaty goodness? Or would you rather enjoy a long, healthy life filled with fresh, whole foods that actually nourish your body? Chapter 4. Partially hydrogenated oils, also known as trans fats, the heartbreakers. Not all fats are created equal, and when it comes to partially hydrogenated oils, you're better off running in the opposite direction. These frankenfats are created by pumping hydrogen gas into vegetable oil, turning a perfectly healthy oil into a shelf-stable, artery-clogging nightmare. You'll find trans fats lurking in all sorts of processed foods, from baked goods to fried foods. They're really good at raising your bad cholesterol levels and increasing your risk of heart disease. The good news is that trans fats are slowly but surely being phased out of the food supply. The US banned them in 2018, and many other countries, including Canada and those in the EU, have followed suit. But don't let your guard down just yet. These sneaky devils can still be found in some processed foods. So be a savvy shopper, read those labels carefully, and choose foods made with healthy fats like olive oil, avocado oil, or even good old-fashioned butter in moderation. Chapter 5. Monosodium glutamate, or MSG, the flavor enhancer that bites back. Let's talk about monosodium glutamate, or MSG. MSG is a flavor enhancer, and it's really good at making food taste more savory and satisfying. You'll find it in everything from soups and sauces to snacks and restaurant meals. But while MSG might make your taste buds sing, it can also cause a whole host of unpleasant side effects, like headaches, nausea, and even heart palpitations in some people. Some people are highly sensitive to it, while others can eat it with no problem. Why not just season your food with natural herbs, spices, and a little bit of sea salt? They might not be as potent as MSG, but they're definitely a lot safer. Chapter 6. Aspartame, 0 calories, 0 joy. aspartame. It's a low-calorie sweetener found in countless diet sodas, sugar-free products, and even some medications. It's marketed as a guilt-free way to satisfy your sweet tooth without the calories of sugar. But aspartame is about as natural as a plastic flamingo, and it comes with its own set of unsavory side effects. Studies have linked aspartame to everything from headaches and mood changes to more serious health issues like cancer. If you're looking for a natural way to sweeten your food and drinks, there are plenty of better options out there. Stevia, a natural sweetener derived from the stevia plant, is a good alternative, as is honey in moderation. Chapter 7. Let's talk about BHA and BHT, two preservatives commonly found in processed foods, especially those that contain fats and oils. You'll find them in everything from cereals and crackers to chewing gum and potato chips. These synthetic antioxidants work by preventing the oxidation of fats and oils, which helps to extend the shelf life of processed foods. But they've also been linked to a whole host of health problems, including cancer, hormone disruption, and liver damage. The EU has already banned BHA in certain foods, and Japan has restricted its use in food packaging. So what can you do? Read those labels carefully and choose products that are free of BHA and BHT. Chapter 8. Bread. The staff of life, the baker's delight, the fluffy foundation of countless sandwiches. But what if I told you that your daily bread could be harboring a dark secret? Potassium bromate is a chemical additive often used in commercial bread making to strengthen dough and give it that desirable fluffy texture. It's basically like giving your bread a chemical perm, except instead of bouncy curls, you get a potential increase in your risk of cancer. The good news is that potassium bromate is banned in many countries, including the EU, Canada, Brazil, and China. Choose bread made with unbleached flour and natural leavening agents like sourdough or yeast. Chapter 9. Carrageenan. It's a common food additive derived from red seaweed. It's used as a thickener, emulsifier, and stabilizer in a wide variety of processed foods, including dairy products, plant-based milk alternatives, and even some processed meats. Studies have linked it to inflammation, digestive issues, and even an increased risk of colon cancer. Check the labels on your favorite foods and choose products that are carrageenan-free. Chapter 10. Propyl paraben, the fertility-challenged preservative. Propyl paraben. This common preservative is used in a wide range of processed foods, including baked goods, beverages, and even some cosmetics. It's designed to prevent the growth of mold and bacteria, which helps to extend the shelf life of products. But propyl paraben is a known endocrine disruptor, which means it can interfere with your hormones. Studies have linked propyl paraben to a variety of health problems, including reproductive issues, developmental problems in children, and even cancer. The EU has already banned the use of propyl paraben in cosmetics, and several other countries have restricted its use in food products. Read those labels carefully and choose products that are free of propyl paraben. Chapter 11. Sodium benzoate. When life gives you lemons and sodium benzoate, make benzene. Sodium benzoate. This common preservative is used in a wide variety of processed foods and beverages, particularly those that are acidic, like sodas, fruit juices, and salad dressings. When combined with vitamin C, ascorbic acid, it can form benzene, a known carcinogen. Check the labels on your favorite foods and beverages, and choose products that are free of sodium benzoate. Or better yet, opt for fresh, whole foods that don't need preservatives in the first place. Chapter 12. Artificial sweeteners. Tricking your taste buds and messing with your gut. Artificial sweeteners. They're everywhere you look these days, promising guilt-free sweetness without the calories of sugar. You'll find them in diet sodas, sugar-free candies, and even some processed foods that masquerade as healthy options. But artificial sweeteners are about as natural as a plastic Christmas tree, and they come with their own set of unsavory side effects. Studies have linked artificial sweeteners to everything from gut microbiome disruption to metabolic issues, and even an increased risk of certain types of cancer. If you're looking for a natural way to satisfy your sweet tooth, there are plenty of better options out there. Fruit, for example, is nature's candy, and it's loaded with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. So there you have it, the 12 worst food additives you'll likely find lurking in your pantry. You have the power to make healthier choices today. Skip the chemical cocktail and choose real, unprocessed foods that nourish your body. What's your favorite healthy swap? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more food truth bombs.